What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. Today, we are here to revisit the ever popular r/am I the asshole subreddit. I picked ones that I felt like were really good, but fairly brief. I might have to split this into two bids. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Am I the asshole for kicking my family out after my mom shamed my partner? No, you are not. I don't know what the context is. I don't know what happened, but once you are with someone in a serious committed relationship, sometimes you gotta set boundaries with your family because family will just straight up disrespect your partner and you gotta be like, whoa, bitch, like calm the fuck down, but like obviously in a more respectful way. All right. Quick background info, my 23-year-old male partner, 20, is female-born, non-binary, but still has a very defined figure. Okay, they're an NB. NB! For as long as I've known them, they hated dressing feminine and especially hated wearing bras as they feel restricting and revealing. True that. Normally they dress in multiple layers or more baggy clothes that hide their figure, and you'd only notice if you're super close to them. Oh, notice that they aren't wearing a bra. Okay, I'll also note here, my parents are very conservative and religious and don't really understand my partner's identity, but they try to be patient with them. Okay, your parents are trying. My brother recently returned from college and my family decided to stop by our place for dinner. My partner was wearing a t-shirt, oversized hoodie, and sweatpants which successfully hid their figure. My parents gave them a few strange looks when they first saw them, but didn't say anything until dinner actually started. My mom was practically glaring at my partner until they sat down, and that's when she spoke up. She openly asked if my partner was wearing a bra, which caught everyone's attention. My partner got embarrassed and tried to redirect the conversation, but my mom wouldn't relent until they finally said no, and that's when she blew up. So first of all, your mother has no home training and no sense of decorum. Like, bitch, if you want to talk to me about what I'm wearing and if you like think it's inappropriate, you pull me to the side. Do not address me at the at the dinner table in front of everybody. What is wrong with you? My mom yelled at my partner for being indecent and unladylike, saying that their way of dressing was trashy and atrocious. Fuck you, old bat. She went on this rant about how a proper woman would always put effort into her appearance to make herself and her future husband look good, and how embarrassing it was for her son to be seen with someone who looks like she was raised on the streets. Well, it's a good thing that they're not a woman, isn't it? So you can take all those antiquated ideals and shove them up. I'm just gonna keep reading. By this point, my partner had burst into tears and ran off to our bedroom, and I was fuming. I snapped, asking her what she was thinking saying that. My mom seemed shocked at my outburst and tried to justify herself, saying she was trying to help and that she refused to let me waste my time on a woman that can't even show basic decency. You are not showing basic decency. You are not showing basic human kindness. What are you talking about? I responded, telling her I don't care about looks, and even if I did, my partner is just as attractive in what they were wearing as I would be in a dress, and told my family to leave. My parents argued, but I put my foot down and said they were not welcome back until they learned to respect my partner and apologize. That's a man. That's a man. Y'all all be out here talking about, I'm an alpha male, I'm this, I'm that. That's an alpha male right there. That's a man. Both of my parents have messaged asking if I've calmed down yet and said they were heartbroken that I chose my partner over my family who just wants what's best for me. Oh, bite me. I try to ignore them as they refuse to apologize and are still insulting my partner, but the messages keep coming. My brother has also texted me saying I should just back down and apologize because they mean well and just don't understand. And I'm sure they've told other family as well, as I'm getting multiple calls. My partner is still hurt but doesn't want to come between me and my family. I don't regret standing up for them, but I'm starting to wonder if I overreacted by kicking my family out. Am I the asshole? No. You're not the asshole. Your family sucks. Your brother needs to stop being a freaking Captain Save-A-Ho. Like, what is going on here? What is happening here? But to answer your question, no, you are not the asshole. Here's the thing with family. I don't care if family doesn't approve of my partner if it's for reasons that are immaterial to my well-being. And there's only so much, right? If your family disapproves of your partner because your partner beats the shit out of you, that is a valid reason for your family to not accept your partner or accept your relationship, right? If your family doesn't like or accept your partner because your partner routinely cheats on you, that is a valid reason to not support your relationship. But not liking what your partner wears or not liking the kinds of food that your partner eats or whatever, those are not valid reasons. Those are just them projecting their own biases onto your relationship and trying to make you do what they want you to do. And that is absolutely unacceptable. And that is why I think it is perfectly fine for you to have drawn that line and drawn that boundary and demand respect for your partner. Like, I think that is so admirable. And it's definitely something that more people should do. Every day on Am I the Asshole, there's multiple stories of significant others not standing up for their partners against like their family's degradation. And it absolutely floors me. It absolutely floors me. Anyway, let's see what the internet has to say now that I've spoken my piece. All right, so Velocipede80 says, not the asshole. I can't even imagine a situation where it is appropriate to ask questions about what underwear another person is wearing. That is so indecent. Your mother is not a lady, or she would know that. Your mother did not mean well. Case in point, exactly. A lady would never draw that type of attention to another lady. She'd ask in private or better, gossip with her friends later and not directly say anything about it. A lady minds her fucking business and stays in her lane. Booyah, exactly. This person says, not the asshole, just trying to help. Never in the history of ever has tearing someone apart ever been helpful. That is not the actions of anyone with good intentions. Anyone trying to justify it as such needs to try and explain how it was from a good place. Good for you for standing up for your partner. They need your love and support, and you are giving it. This is actually, unfortunately to say, a refreshing change in the subreddit to see someone stand against their family for their partner. That's true. That's mad true. In the subreddit, it's so often the opposite. I think going no contact for a while might be a good idea. They want to play at being nice. They need to reflect on how attacking someone is never nice. You don't need that negativity in your life. I'm a female and I hate wearing a bra, so I'd also piss your mom off. But in my house, I wear what I want. That is also how I feel that that's like another thing that I didn't address earlier, but I feel like should be addressed. I'm in my house, bitch. I wear what I want in my house. Like, as long as it's not inappropriate, right? Like, I'm not in here wearing a thong and pasties. Like, I do what I want in my own house. If I want to wear pajamas in my house, you will suck it up and deal with it. Because nobody told you to come here in your Sunday best, bitch. We are here to be comfortable. All right. Not the asshole. Your family is way overstepping the bounds of common decency here. Imagine stopping by someone's home and then shaming someone who lives there for having the audacity to cover their body, but not with the undergarments you would rather they wear. It's bizarre, totally outlandish and shameful behavior. Wear things under your perfectly acceptable clothes so that I can be more comfortable in a home I don't live in. Ridiculous. You stood by your partner, which was the right thing to do. They are lucky to have someone who will stand up for them, even if it means going out on a limb. Although, and I'm not sure how you and your partner approach this, maybe saying you don't care about looks isn't the most sensitive thing to say. You and your partner know your relationship best, but I imagine most people prefer to hear that their partners find them attractive. So perhaps that might be something to consider, but that's my only criticism for you. I don't think, though, that OP meant that their partner isn't attractive. I think they just meant, like, I don't care what they look like in their clothes. Like, I don't care that they wear super baggy clothes. Like, you feel me? But I don't think they were, like, when they were talking about, like, attraction, they were talking about attraction so much as, like, whether or not their partner looks put together. I'm trying to see. And just like in the previous story and most of the other stories, there's almost no dissenting opinions here. I feel like I would have to look for a very, very long time before I found one. And honestly, I'm not willing to do that to myself. So this was a win. The previous story was a win. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Make sure you guys let me know what your opinions are on the stories down in the comments below. I had a great time shooting this video, so I'm definitely looking forward to doing more. And other than that, peace out, Hope Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.